Here are 5 signs you're out of alignment with your job and you need to quit. Number 1, everything you do is wrong in the eyesight of your boss. You can literally come into work and say, hey, and your boss is going to try to criticize you or correct you on something. I mean, you can literally say, hey, and they got an attitude problem. You can stay low key, do all your projects on time and correctly, and your boss or somebody's on your team is going to find fault with you. That's a sign you out of alignment with your job. Number 2, the workplace environment is absolutely toxic. I know I talk about toxic jobs a lot, but this is a huge one. As a matter of fact, if a workplace environment is toxic, that means that it's been going downhill for a long time. And a toxic workplace environment cannot keep good people. That means the vast majority of their employees are toxic people. Unless you're a toxic person, you need to leave. Number 3, your job is not paying you what you're worth. As a career coach and resume writer, I see this a lot. I see people staying at jobs 10 to 15 years and they're getting underpaid by $15,000, $20,000, $30,000. Do research on your job title and make sure you're getting paid correctly. If you're not, which in most cases you're not if you've been there a long time, you need to shop your skills and talents around and start applying to other jobs. For example, if you've been working HR for 5 years and you're only making $35,000, $40,000, you're being extremely underpaid. You can find another HR job that'll pay you $60,000, $65,000, $70,000 easy, or even more depending on the city that you're in. Know your worth and don't rob yourself on this one. Number 4, your mental health is taking a major hit. And I'm going to go deeper. I'm going to say your overall health is taking a hit. That's your mental, emotional, physical, and even spiritual health. I take this part extremely personal because I dealt with panic and anxiety attacks working at a toxic job. I even have friends who have committed suicide because of their toxic job and workplace bullying. So it's nothing to mess around with. If you're finding yourself crying, having mental breakdowns, sitting in your car crying, having panic attacks and anxiety attacks, this is a major problem. No job is worth that level of stress, especially if you're working in corporate America or some white collar job. If you're a police officer, firefighter, military personnel, I get it. You know, that level of stress comes with the job. But if you're working in corporate America, moving files to different databases, you shouldn't be having panic and anxiety attacks. You need to take action and get out of that workplace environment. And here's number 5, and it goes without saying. You absolutely hate your job. I mean, you literally hate waking up in the morning, putting on your clothes to drive to the office. I mean, literally the thought of your job gives you anxiety and stress. You don't even care about how much you're getting paid. You may be making multi-6 figures and you want to just quit this job because you hate the existence of it. This is a huge red flag that it's time to go. Listen, I've worked at jobs in corporate that I absolutely hated. And I've worked at jobs that didn't pay me well, but I absolutely loved. What it comes down to is, does that job respect me as a person? Do they treat me with respect? Do they pay me what I'm worth? Not what I think I'm worth, but literally what the job market is paying me based on my skill set. If my kids get sick, will my job let me go and attend to my child? Does my boss respect me, or is he or she trying to hold me back in my career? All these things are relative when it comes down to leaving a toxic job, leaving a job you hate, leaving a job that you're not in alignment with. If you know you need to leave your job, get with me. I'm a career coach and professional resume writer. I've been doing this for nearly a decade now. I'll be able to get your resume done professionally so I can accelerate your job search. As a matter of fact, I have an economic relief resume package that you can get your resume done professionally by me for only $150. I created this package because I want you to transition affordably and have someone in your corner who can help you transition fast. Not to mention, you're probably leaving money on the table. I'm pretty sure you can get a $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 pay increase just by the amount of experience and skill that you have. All right, that's it. I'm done. Be sure to follow me for more career tips.